Good morning, everybody! And I didn't put anything in the right place already, so we're off to a screaming start. Welcome to another glorious weekend in the dungeon. Happy Hockey Day if you're watching the Olympics as well. Hope Canada closes the deal. Can't wait to see how that turns out. But we are continuing Kingdoms of the Dump. When we last left off, we were in the bug province of Insectia looking for Bug City. Somewhere in some anthills where fire ants are just making things challenging. So, off we go! Right, now, it's a good idea for me to start writing down where I meet vending machines. Anthills East. That's a secret tool for later. Now, right, we were coming up. Employee rest area. Oh, yeah, that's just where we got to. Winter says, I'll be back after the game. My neighbors hate me. I haven't screamed this much at hockey since the Habs won in 93. Have fun, everyone. Enjoy too, man. Tell me who wins. I'm looking forward to that. Thanks for stopping by regardless, Winters. Can't remember if there's another... Oh, yeah, there's much more to this. Good. We just left off at the start. I forgot to actually check who Canada's playing in today's game. I'll find it all out later at once. Exactly as intended. No, you don't need to heal yet. Oh, I don't want to waste the straight razor. I'll give you guys one more chance to line up. Yes, exactly like that. No, don't do that. Okay, that's not so bad. We can just get out of the lava and then make use of this. Ooh! Don't even need to worry about Dustin. Rotavia is so OP. Love her. Wow, the mud down here glows. That'd be burning hot lava. Let's make sure we don't fall in there. After seeing your performance in the sewers, I'm a little nervous. Hey, look. Who is quiet? Come on, let's go. Ants marching one by one, you know the drill. Excuse the interruption, my Lord Antilla. What is it? It's about the tribute. All due respect, we're stretched thin as it is, with the new quota and all. The King of Roaches put me in charge of this colony. You either pay the tribute or join the front lines. War is upon us. But we already sent Rutilius of all our surplus food and supplies. We barely have enough to keep on as it is. No excuses. That's helpful to do. And I expect that tribute ready today. Move. So it's established he is a known dick. What the heck? We need to help that guy. Dustin, we can't. He's having a good time. Oh, all right, fine. Let's find a way over there. Not by jumping in the lava. But what if we did? Ah, they stop you. Right. For once. I can see her already. What did I just tell us? Beware of lava pit. If burned, contact the drone foreman. Don't forget to fill out employee accident form 3725C. There's stuff up here. I got to have stuff. Better just wipe him out first. Then there's just one target. Ow! God damn. That's not what I wanted. Oh, well, at least the ant chose a different attack. So now we can for sure wipe him out. And then we don't need to worry about the worm exploding. Do need to get some HP Ratavia's way, though. What can we give you? Let's start with the moldy lettuce. That'll do. Did I just not buy any of the Vendy chips? That was very foolish of me. Well, how far back am I? Ah! Okay. We are way too far back now. Actually, you know what? No. What I am going to do, I'm going to escape. And then since we haven't actually gotten that far, we're going to reload. This time I'm going to prepare correctly. As many as we can carry, because we need curative items. There! Wait, bucket helmet. What do you got equipped? Brass can. Is that better or worse? It's worse. And it was for Rotavia anyway. Pretty sure we can skip all that. Well, most of it. Should have used a tech. I suppose Ratavia's near boiling again. Correction. Oh, but I want them to line up, so I use that skill correctly. So for now, we'll just sharpen. Oh, come on, line up. You know you want to line up. Fuck it. Well, that's one guaranteed down. Can't complain with that result. Except when he does that. Oh, hey, the force knocked us back. Good. That means we're not subject to lava damage. Modest good fortune. I'll take it. Mmm, maggot cheese. Delicious. Blah, blee, blah. Go, ants, go. Move. Yes, now we shall move. Yes, start the quest. Alright, now, off we go proper. This time, a little bit of exploration won't hurt. Oh yeah, of course. Now they're perfectly lined up after I've already used the boil. Damn. Oh well. That's why I end up hoarding attacks and special magic points and stuff. Because what if a better opportunity presents itself? Like better opportunities aren't just all the time. Yay, maggot cheese. We're getting lots of that. What are you? Ooh, mealworm. Good. More recovery items. Very good. Let's... I do want to see the other side. Yeah, let's heal Dustin. Right. You need to be fed. Have some lettuce. Now we're gonna make Dustin the lead because he can heal himself. I just kind of want to see what else is over there. Don't want to miss out on, like, forge iron, scraps and stuff. Oh. I miss absolutely nothing. Well, points for thoroughness. Well, no, let's at least get the medal. And, you know, give me that light touch-up heal, because I can just get it. Gotta love those stations. Wait, is there a statue here? No. Usually those kind of statues are indicated on the map, and I do appreciate that. Not to alarm you, but we are surrounded by thousands of tons of molten rock. Well, yeah. That's why we're here, I guess. If you get lost, please follow the torches to your nearest exit. There sure is a lot of busted glass here. Or I suppose maybe forming glass. All the heat. Should have focused. Oh, but we got a boil point. Fuck him up, Dustin. Oh, I suppose. It's a fire thing. Of course fire doesn't hurt him that much. What a waste of energy! Surely we've got a tech that can be useful. No, I don't want to push you off of that. Maybe it'll hurt him more. Not really. I'm impressed he just stood in there the whole time. He could have moved at any moment. Perhaps the queen told him not to. Use. Have more lettuce. And right about now, I'm going to be grateful that I went back to buy all those chips. Nice and simple. Ah! As long as we don't keep doing that. What are you guarding? This is highly suspect. Let's sharpen. And you start shocking. Wow. Alright, that'll do it. One more sharpen. Then we will just obliterate you. You son of a bitch. Shit, my heavy is low again. You're gonna have to just eat more lettuce. Little grub. Alright. First, Dustin. Now, what can we give you? That's too much. How about we arrange this shit? There we go! 40 HP. Just light enough for a snack. Protein pack. Okay, so we got... That's 80. Let's use the smaller stuff first. Just to flush out the inventory. Alright. No. We didn't explore fully. Aha! Brass lid. Oh. Hell yeah, that's a good boost. Oh no, you don't. Oh shit, we're like all out of metals. I guess using that healing all the time comes at a cost. Ant's gotta go first. At least we can regenerate them at a slow rate. Alright, now it's not so bad. Because nothing's going to start exploding us at any given moment. Take that, you son of a bitch. Give me those medals. Nothing more. Are you sure? That's a neat looking edge. Wait, what's that sign say? North exit pathway. Or exit north exit pathway. No, I read that right. South employee rest area. No, we don't want to go back south. Service elevator. Limit 1,600 kilograms or 21 miners. They have like a scientifically determined weight? We gotta save that miner. Oh, right. Dustin, I know. I'm trying to get some metal back for you. There you go. Oh, I thought he was deeper. Hey, mister, are you okay? Oh yeah, I feel like a million clips. Let me have a look. I'll be alright. It's a scratch, really. Let me wrap that up at least. Stay still. Fine. Ow! Hang on. What exactly is a trashborn and a little rat doing way out here in the Anthills? We're just traveling merchants passing through. Traveling merchants, huh? With no bags or wares in the middle of an active work zone filled with lava? We're on a secret mission to take down Rutilius! Dustin! Tell the whole damn dump, why don't you? Ha! Ah, you're secret agents from Garbagia. No. Well, basically, yes. I'm gonna become the best knight in the kingdom. Your secret is safe with me. Sorry. Us common bugs got no love for Rutilius, believe you and me. 50 of my best miners were sent off to the Roach King. They never returned. I trained most of them from larvae myself. Good ants. Now Anthills seems to demand so much in tribute, our whole colony's drying up. That's terrible! Alright, friend, you're all bandaged up, but that's gonna need some serious attention. Thank you, strangers. If you could just help me back to my village. There's a service elevator that-a-way. Yeah, come on. I'm not done exploring. Fine. You tell him, Dustin. And now he's just going to bleed out in an elevator. Not really, but that would be something that would happen. Always take every opportunity to save. Except I'm gonna put Ratavia in the lead so I can at least tell those files apart. Fucking cowboy ants. That must be the hospital over there. I won't sugarcoat it. He's not out of the picnic just yet. I don't know who you are, but he's lucky you got him here when you did. Now it's just a matter of medicine and rest. Speaking of, could you run up to the hanging greenhouse and grab a saliva salve? Yes, you're such a help. Thank you. It isn't far. We'll be waiting. Would you pick that? You found a hoarding heart. Excellent. We love HP boosts, especially the permanent kind. You're damn right I'll take. Another one. That's some good-ass upgrades. Well, let's just top you up right now, then. Since we can freely burn magic points. Good music for this place. Not that there's bad music anywhere in this game. I said I was going to keep glazing the soundtrack the whole time. That's the market. Or is that the greenhouse? Looks like a hanging greenhouse to me. Aphid. His character portrait is just the top of his head. That's so good. The ant farmers offer us safety and shelter. This is the last stocked storeroom in all the Anthills. You here for the medicine? The doc sent me a pheromone signal a moment ago. Yeah. This should do the trick. It's powerful stuff. Receive saliva salve. Honestly, this place looks like it's full of great shit. Family leftovers. That is That's an assembly of words. Heard you brought in our foreman who got hurt. You're nice. Love these tiny creatures. Oh, that's corn that's growing, I think. Can't forget to get our stuff, too. Family-sized toilet paper. I mean, you can't grow that. Ah, good, you're back. Some of the saliva salve was removed. You don't need much of this stuff to be effective. Thanks again, foreigners. No problem. We're happy to help. We should really be going. Take care of him, Doc. What's going on? Antilla is here for his tribute. What? Screw that guy. Please, give me your word as a knight that you won't interfere. All right. I give you my word. I'll handle this with some old-fashioned Ant Farm 24386 charm. Lord Antilla, as I live and breathe. Silence, peon! This tribute looks light. What's their sorry excuse? Where's that sorry excuse of a foreman? I reckon he'll be out in a while. Unacceptable! We'll be taking your worm then as well. No, you can't. He's our best soil mover. And he's like a son to me. Silence! Or maybe you want to march on the front lines too. That's what I thought. Pack him up, boys. I want to ride out. That's a pretty big-ass earthworm. Kind of reminds me of the sandworms from Beetlejuice. It's a good old-fashioned military ransacking. Dustin, I'm going to kick that ant's ass. Think, we have a mission already. We shouldn't get involved. We could take him. It's one thing fighting beasts and trash monsters. Fighting another person is different. Wormy, I failed you, boy. I'm real sorry about your worm, Mr. Rancher. Alright, we really gotta get going. It's supposed to be in Bug City by sundown. Pardon? Sorry to say, but you'll never make it that far on foot. Ain't gonna stop me from trying. If Wormy was here, he could get you through that desert in no time flat. Wait, really? He was a 4-time winner of the Ant Farm Derby. Most impressive worm there ever was. Ratavia? What are you saying? If we rescue your pet, you'll let us joyride him across the desert? Darn tootin', you can make your meeting in style. I knew you'd come around, Ratavia. Take the service elevator back down the way you came to Tunnel 2. Then follow the trail east. You'll come across the Antilla's lair. I know I'm only doing this so we can make our meeting on time. Yeah, you old softy. Let's head down the elevator and free that worm. Nothing else we need here anyway. Not I don't think. I don't get him, Antilla. Yeah, there's nothing else here. What is this? And why is there no map? This is not even a little bit where I'm supposed to be going. Hello? Gotta love that. Garbage juice. Fuck yeah. I knew there was a reason I was going through the trouble to come this way. Once you have, like, enough metal points, you can do out serious damage so constantly. Especially when you have Dustin and other party members able to sap enemies for additional metal points. Wait, gotta swap out. Now you flush. Everyone has a toilet parade. Now down to the hallway I originally tried to explore. Where I'm sure we will find nothing that is trying to kill us. That seems like a suspiciously easy to miss door. TP roll, good stuff. Ah, yes. Do not trust downed appliances. You might find a fridge mimic. Alright, you start sharpening immediately. How about we knock you back? That's not that much damage. Keep sharpening anyway. We want to shred that bitch. How about... Ooh, yeah. Speaking of metal absorption. Excellent. That's some real Ghostbusters shit, and I'm here for it. Excellent. Keep the metal flow coming. I'm basically just evening out her sharpening. But now she's maxed, so shank a bitch. You just keep sapping. Do we have any more? He does have more. Oh, now he's pissed off. Well, if I can stop him, or at least slow him down from using techs. Never mind. Who needs a boost when you have allies like Rotavia? Oh, Frozen Heart. Oh, right. That reminds me. We got those hoarding hearts we need to use. Oops. Oh, well. She needed the stab. Buff skill. Stacks up to 3 times. Concentrate. I wonder if that would, enhance how much the sharpened blade actually increases your attack? Like, would that stack? Ooh, knockback is tempting, though. Let's stick with that for now. We can always switch out to the other one. You could use more physical attack. A red marble. You know what? That might be good to carry while we're still here. But first... let's say you. And you. There. Right. We needed to equip some marbles. Let's swap you for the memento for now. And we'll do the same for Dustin. Attack bonus, agility penalty. Plus 2 attack. Alright, we'll take that off the training weight for now. Honestly, I should have been wearing at least one of those sooner, given how many times I've had lava tiles used against me. Never say no to free jumper cables. Really? Starting in the glass? That's some bullshit. Oh, I should have used a toss. Could have caused multi-damage. No, I wasn't thinking. Nothing but lint. But we got clips. That's better than lint. We can spend clips. Suspicious. Well, you've only got 60 HP. Let's fix that before we save completely. You can have signature flavorless chips. Let's bleed out the little grubs first. Then Dustin. There we go. What a process. Ah, we're coming up on boss time. Good. There he is. All the stolen food, too. Careful, Dustin. I heard these worms will literally eat anything. It's okay. He's a good boy, aren't you, Wormy? He doesn't know you, Dustin. I can tell we're gonna be fast friends. Oh, so he neighs. Easy, boy. We're gonna want to take you back to Mr. Rancher. Thieves! You've come to rob the wrong anthill. We're caught. Come on, Dustin. We need to run. Nowhere to run. I've been itching for a proper battle. Phil says, Dan knows his stream is the only thing that can compete against the big game. Oh, I'm under no illusions. I'll be very curious to find out who won later, though. I'm glad to see some of you could agree to abstain from the temptation of the big game. Oh my god, the game! Let's knock you back into that bullshit. There you go. Get you out of the lava. And you sharpen first. Get you max sharped before we get you too involved. Also, welcome, Phil. Great to have you as always. Give Rotavia some breathing room. Yeah, let's try a lightning strike. I was debating whether or not I... Oh, that's the weakness. The secret sauce. Well, the secret sauce is getting stabbed in the face once Rotavia is fully charged. Oh, that's bad. You know what? I'm going to anticipate that. And we're going to give you... How about you get off that, just in case he lights it up? Well, that was still a shitload of damage. So I can't complain too much. That's right, you stay in that fucking lava, right where you belong. I suppose the sharpen doesn't apply to Palm Strike. Oh, no, 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 no. Sir, you get back on that tile. Oh, shit, we're out of metal. Then it's time for you to start absorbing. Get off the mold. Oh, well, there we go. Ah, no, 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 we just separated them. That's good. Now, focus on him. Do not injure Wormy. Wormy has done nothing wrong. Keep fucking them up, Rotavia. And let's just keep draining him. Oh, shit. I actually should have, uh-oh. Yeah, let's use Rotavia's attack, but Dustin's gotta go all the way in on support. Yeah, you need, like, all of your life back. This is exactly what the warm burger is for. Perfect. Phil says Worm Rider. Yeah, basically. Carnivorous Giraffe says, good morning, Dan. Good morning, Carnivorous. Welcome. Great to have you. Rotavia ends fights so suddenly. Once you get her fully charged, she's a menace. Wow, Wormy. I cannot believe we survived that. Told you those worms will eat anything. Yeah, but he's not dangerous. Okay, maybe a little dangerous. Want to give us a lift, boy? Hi-ho, Wormy! That's the perfect face to be making while riding a giant worm. You did it, Dustin. You saved Wormy. And, Antilla won't be bothering anyone anymore. You mean? He became Wormy's lunch. That's some anthill justice if I ever heard it. We'll take back the colony now. Those soldiers were just scared into joining. Well, now that that's settled, we need to go. Wormy will get you there in no time. Head due south through the hot garbage sands and you'll find the big bad bug city. We'll take good care of him. Of course, if you ever need anything else, we have your back. All right, Wormy, let's ride! Gotta love this rockin' music. Oh, what do you mean I can't get up there? Is that just Wormy can't get up there because it's grass? Oh, it is. Fancy that. No shortcut back through for me. Fine. Wait, what's that? Ooh, liquid metal. Good stuff. A hidden zone. What shall we find? An oasis in the middle of a land of garbage. Yes, I do want to use a spare key. Ooh, charge cables. Oh, my sand. I busted my glass and spilled my sand. Dude, are you okay? No, not really. My sand is all mixed up with the other sand. Gross. If only I had some shards of glass. Hey, I'll take a look. I have all kinds of junk on me. Bless you, trash man. Oh, there's a forge iron, but that's not a piece of glass. Do I even have that glass yet? Last time I did this, I didn't get to... Okay, I've got one. Can I purchase that somewhere? Fancy fly. Yeah, I come from all the way out here to get my rings polished. No lines. Ahoy, travelers. If you have any old rings lying about, I can take a look. Boost which ring? Oh. Hold on. Let's... Jesus. Class ring, I guess? You don't have that ring. Fare thee well. Oh, okay. Easy choice. Do I have a mood ring? Okay. Well, here I am worrying about nothing. Recluse's shop. Hey, keep it down. Ooh, that's expensive considering my lack of clips for now. But I'll be back for you once I have an additional glass shard. Oh, I can't leave that way? Splish. Pretty sweet digs over there, gotta say. Cobweb stew. Not sure how delicious that sounds. Like anything from this dump has sounded tasty. You know what, though? A warm burger? Probably not the worst thing. Certainly better than moldy cabbage. I think we're going to poke around a little bit more, and I might just check that out. That looks like Bug City. Yay, mealworms! God, there's so many hidden zones. What's here? Carapace Coast. Oh, we... Gotta love metals being charged. Suspicious cooler. Defense powder. Cool, I guess. I'll take any opportunity to replenish the metals. You are not the city I need to be at. Pretty sure this is Cardboard Cove. Nope, Beetlehorn. That is 100% wrong. This place seems friendly. All able-bodied bugs were sent to the front lines. Lamp Manor is off limits. Very good. Since our town remained loyal to the Hive, our lord was killed. Phil says, Bug City! Whenever Strauss says, Dan, did you see the RFK and Kid Rock workout video? Everything is fine down here in the States, and nothing is completely batshit insane to see here. Okay, so I saw like a still of that, and I thought it was just AI. I didn't know that was real. That is just spectacular. Interesting times to be alive. Alright, let's see what this hidden zone was. Crawl Bottom Pass. That just sounds delightful. I don't think we're going to be allowed through. Closed by the order of the new Roach King. Yeah, but what if I went around you? Aw. Seeing through my crap. Fine, I'll do what I'm supposed to do. Now, what about you? We still have to meet my contact in Bug City. Fine, Ratavia. I'll stay on target. Stop right there. I'll need to see some identification. No problem. Here's our paperwork. Ratavia showed the fake passports. Alright, everything checks out. Enjoy your time in Bug City. All hail Roach King Rotilius. Yeah, for now. Is Rutilius really king now? We don't have to listen to the bees no more? Mayor Mayfly was ousted when Rutilius took over. Now Mayor Mantis is in charge. Or never the same. First though was this AI, but no, RFK goes swimming in jeans, not cut off or shorts, full on in the pool wearing jeans, like he's not a lunatic. Who's wearing jeans in the pool? What? Oh, there's got to be something in the water. It's what the AI data centers are putting back in the water. It's got to be. It's just got to be. Do you think they only hire bugs that start with M? Do you think I have a shot? Maggie Mesquite, you just give it your best. From criminal to king, that's our Rutilius. What a comeback story. Really inspiring. Welcome to Bug City, East Flea Market Bazaar, North Bedbug Inn. I can think of a few places I could call that. The price of water has gone up and up. The bookkeeper's order will get called in to sort out this nonsense, I'm sure. That's their job, you know. They're like the referees of the kingdoms. Oh, we'll meet Book's End people soon. Wallfly, war or no war, work still needs to get done. There's a guy who just wants to get his shit done. I was evicted by Mayor Mayfly a few months back, but now that he's gone, I'm just gonna go back to my old place and see if anyone notices. Fucking power to you, Jewelbug. I'm just so sick of my room at the Bedbug Inn. So many nice threads, it's hard to choose. Pay attention to the print on the label. Some clothes may provide good defense, but lack in other areas. Good heavens, look at you creatures! Your fashion sense is, well, it's best not to dwell on such things. Most of your stuff isn't better. Oh, except that. So let's get you for Rotavia. You're already wearing one of those. Alright. Everyone's fashioned up. There was a big prison break a few months ago. Some of the baddest bugs in Bulgaria escaped with Rutilius. The Fire Ant Antilla, Atlas the Armored, even the deadly assassin Mosquito Hawk. They might be bosses. I'm so in debt to Big Daddy, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Big Daddy, of course, being the local crime boss. Look, Big Daddy, it's regular Daddy. Phil says, he's ragging on your can, man. He was. And then I gave him money for it. I'm training to join Rutilius' new army. They say never meet your heroes, but I can just tell he's the real deal. Are you sure? Taxes have been so high. I've had to resort to hiring smugglers from the Spider Syndicate. Oops, did I say that out loud? Oh crap, I shouldn't have divulged the information about that illegal account. Oh crap, it's too hot today. Just relaxing by the poison shop. What do you want? I want that thing behind you. What is that? Oh, another red marble. Useful for the time. We're dying to have you here, truly. The poisoner, of course you are. Pick your poison, honey. Creates blue mold, lowers accuracy. Oil tile, flammable. 500 damage. Leaves empty bottle on use. That would be useful, as a matter of fact. Because if that's usable, then I could fill that with either dirty coffee or dishwater. But the dirty coffee might be useful for right where we are. Fuck, that's expensive. Whatever. This is, Lord, oh mercy, I wish I weren't so fat. He's getting away, Chief. Slowly, but surely, he's getting away. Hard for merchants like us to get even KingsCon passes to sell our goods. Been crashing at the Bedbug Inn all week. Just about out of clips, so I'll be heading back to Beetlehorn tomorrow. What are these box people doing? Oh, hell. If we're fucking low on, or loaded on magic, let's use some. Yeah. You want to play with fire, little boy? If so, I recommend equipping the red marble. It will increase your resistance to fire. You better watch your step. No, really, in some areas there are invisible traps you can trigger. A keen eye can spot them, but a pair of goggles will make them more apparent. It's actually a pretty useful tip. Hey, mister, are you Professor Pillbug? Well, who else would I be? Of course I am. I'm the one and only. Who's asking? Us? We're courtesans from Garbagia. He means couriers. We're couriers. The Junction Down Bottle Mail is out of commission, so we agreed to hand-deliver this message to you. You handed over the Junction letter. Is that right? You traveled all the way here just to give me this? This is an outrage! How dare you ambush me with this? What did it say? Dear Professor Pillbug, you are hereby served legal notice to allegations of fraudulent medical practices in a cross-kingdom lawsuit. Failure to respond will be met with severe action, including but not limited to punitive measures of significant financial consequence. Sagbacks and Sons, attorneys at law. We just brought this guy a fucking subpoena. Hey, sorry man, I didn't know. I was just doing a guy a favor. I'm finished. I'm ruined. Maybe I'll change my name. Well, I guess we should be hitting the road. Oh no, you two aren't going anywhere. You know too much. What? Don't kill the messenger. I don't care if you're courtesans or messengers. You aren't leaving this house alive. So it's like that then. Fine. Let's make this quick. We have an appointment to keep. I didn't do this fight last time. Well, let's start sharpening. Phil says, there's an old saying down in the bayou that, I love the way he just throws Ralph like that. How about there? And now, holy, for the love of God, heal yourself so you don't die again. That was a potent attack. Keep sharpening. Dustin's just gonna keep dancing and staying alive. Ow! Stop that! But yes, keep ignoring Rotavia. That's what I wish you to do. Well, there goes all of that buildup. That's fine. Alright. No, we don't need to move. We need to resurrect. Huh. So as long as that tile is active, she's dead. This is a problem. There's got to be something else I can do. Phil says, sharp enough yet? Well, it was. And then tragedy struck. Yeah, I've only got the jumpers. Wait, I can outthink this. What if... Oh, you don't want to pour oil on it. What if I turned that... Oh, but I need those shards of glass. Well, let's start with boiling steel and see where we can go from there. Dustin coming in with the save. I yield, mercy. Greg Gardner, you've proven your strength. What did I do to deserve this? You can't just attack people. We had nothing to do with any of this. But now we do, and you shouldn't be slinging fake medicine or whatever you're doing here. I'll have you know, just because my methods aren't approved by... Are you scamming people or not? I may have promised a life-extending elixir or two to a few folks. And it doesn't extend their lives? Or does it extend their lives? Experiments, old boy. Some fail, some succeed, some cause vision loss. It's part of the process. And what's your excuse for attacking innocent couriers? Well, God, what have I become? A beaker-wielding brute? From here on out, it's thorough research supported by integrity. And... Bah! I'll settle up with any alleged victims I may have allegedly created. Do we need to fight him again? A gift. To prove my sincerity. Ask of me whatever you wish. Ooh. 2 empty bottles would be useful. Life-extending elixir. Oh, wait, no, that's his bullshit. I think I'm going to get the most use out of the empty bottles. Because I don't trust the life elixir. My great gardener's tools. After all that, you only want empties? Rather fill them with the dishwater or whatever you've got in stock. Ah, well, fair enough. Honest vessels, fill them as you like. After you use them, they will become empty again. But now I must ask you to take your leave. Much to do. A new leaf. Empty bottles come in so clutch later on when you can start, like, collecting dishwater for other party members. I want to explore the whole dump when I'm older. Who knows if you'll live long enough, Fly? Craving some crunchy crawlies? No. How am I supposed to sell quarters goods if the borders get closed? Who suffers more in a war than the merchant? Huh? Common folk? Not like they have goods to trade. No, but they have lives to lose. Maybe he needs to be fought. Worms here! Get your worms! Step back or I'll dent your can. Oh, he's an impolite box. I always change up my trinkets when I go to a new area. You know, I get a feel for the kinds of beasties and like to change up to follow suit. That's just me, though. They're trying to remind you to check your equipment. Princess Highwing and her royal knights all vanished on their way to the con. Rutilius had them taken out for sure. Very possible. Everything's been shaken up around here. Maybe I should move. This place is drafty and I can't figure out why. Perhaps he hasn't looked thoroughly. Nothing behind there? I mean, I'll take that. Hell yeah, free passageway up here. I don't think we can get in there yet. The Bronze Beetle is where you want to go for trinkets. You know trinkets? Equip them and they do stuff. Fine, I'll go to the stupid Bronze Beetle. Look at trinkets that I don't need. Come in, come in. Welcome to our fine establishment. See, I've already got red marbles. Luck bonus, paperweight, broken mirror, and those are way too expensive. Standing guard is dull but rewarding. If you say so. Halt! Crawl bottom union members only. Somewhere in the desert is a little oasis. I found it wandering on my way back from Kingscon last year. There's a guy who will trade anything for a shiny trinket. Good to know for later. Bedbug Inn, 2 stars. You'll be itching to come back, I bet. Chase me around! Yeah, I don't think that's gonna give me anything. Fucking recover somewhat from that pillbug beatdown. Hell yeah, another empty bottle. Don't trust the crumb cake. Trust me, bro. It's all about trust, bro. Can of gas. Excellent. You must try our signature crumb cake. No. Restores some HP. It doesn't even give you a number. We've got enough now with all those Vendy supplies I didn't end up eating. What am I doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm a lobbyist. If you say so. Oh, because he's in a lobby. Ah. Ha 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 ha. I really come here for the people watching. No, 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 not you, I promise. Don't look now, but that fly over there is giving us the 1,000-eye stare. Oh, but he promised he wasn't watching me. He's just watching you. Put in a good word for me with Daddy, would you? Yes, I suppose we have to meet him. I'm sweating my antenna off out here. Let me in. This is it. Made it back with a bit to spare. You all ready for this to do this meeting? Yes. All right, just let me do the talking. Phil says punny. All the puns are non-stop with this game. Shouldn't he be here by now? He's already here! He'll be here. I just hope there weren't any complications. Do you trust this guy? Of course not. But trust can be bought. And I happen to have a big stack of clips. Bunch of claps. Clops that pop your cloppers. Big sack of clips I stashed away. You gonna spend your rainy day money for me? And it's not even raining. Rotavia, I can't believe my googly eyes. Wally the wallet. So you were here the whole time spying on us. Hey, a wallet's got to take precautions. Who knows who wrote me this letter? Could have been a hired assassin, a fume shaper, or worse, the cops. But lo and behold, it's the Shadow at Night herself. Been a long time, Wally. Everyone said you was dead. Yeah, well, retired, not dead. And who's your friend here? I'm Dustin. We're on... That's nice, kids. The grown-ups are talking. So, what you doing back here anyway after all these years? Come on, Wally. I'm here to get info, not give it. All right. Direct as ever. What do you need to know? The trash picking. Everything you got. Of course. I should have known. Heck, you want to see the tape? You've got it on tape? This is the biggest scandal in years. Tapes have been circulating among traders all day. We need to see it. You said something about a big sack of clips, was that right? Yeah, just roll it, will you? All right, here it goes. Love the extra VHS grain. It's just great. The feast was in full swing. Queen Bee and the insect court were noticeably absent. Not to mention the Garbage King's squire. Other than that, typical King's convention through and through. Morning. Good morning, Alex. Welcome. Great to have you. Until Rutilius now infamously crashed the party. Gotta hand it to him. Freaking bold entrance. Before anyone could drop a fork, he had globe spin and an iron grip. And you can't hear it on the tapes, but someone said some real cryptic stuff. A new age is coming to the lands of Phil. Each and every kingdom of the dump will fall. And when the dust settles, the cockroaches will inherit the world. Or something to that effect. There was a brilliant flash of green and the video cuts out. And just like that, Rutilius vanished from the castle. Pretty wild stuff, huh? That's it? If you want to get paid, I'm going to need more than that. Alex says, do those guys just stay there like trash, not moving from the table? Kind of. They're all garbage people. And garbage generally stays put. Well, until you've got like your possessed fridges and stuff like earlier. Hey, I'm just getting started. Let's see. Well, first off, don't expect any help from the former royals. Queen Highwing and the entire hive have fallen mysteriously ill. With them out of the picture, Rutilius was able to sweep the entire kingdom. All major factions have defected to his side. Alright, worse than I thought. Go on. His warlords are running the day-to-day now. We got Atlas the Armored, the new Lord Governor of Bug City. Anthills the Hungry, the new Warlord of the Desert. Wait, Anthills? Isn't that the guy we just took out in the canyon? Right, about that. What? You took out one of the warlords? He was actually eaten by a giant worm. But we totally made that happen. Just what are you trying to get me into, Rotavia? Just cut to it already. I need the king's location. Or some weakness or exploit I can use to bring him down. You're asking too much. An open wallet don't last long. How about a full wallet? Rotavia handed over the rainy day fund. I can tell you this. Rutilius isn't the mastermind here. Frankly, the guy is dumb as a bag of hammers. Someone broke him out of jail, and someone is funding this war. But that's all I got. that's really all you got. I need you to set me up with Big Daddy then. No can do. Don't work for Daddy no more. He's still down at Club Web. Go see him yourself. You know I can't just walk back in there. Not with how I left things. Yeah, you shouldn't have come back here, Rotavia. Freeze in the name of the Roach King Rotilius! Damn you, Wally, you traitor! What's happening? I'll explain later. For now, just run. Brace yourself! Who the heck is Big Daddy? It says, Beavis is not dog food. He's worm food. That was a good episode when they died. Close call. We need to get out of the city and head east to Club Web. We're gonna meet your dad? What? No! Big Daddy was my former boss, and if he can't help us, no one can. But if we want to get out of here, we need to run from the Roach Guards. If we try to fight, we won't make it. Got it. Escape mode. Let's do this. Damn it! It's all about trying to hang them up on geometry in a 2D game. But you know, people, terrain, things. Damn! Too bad there's not like a dedicated run button. Nope, I cornered myself that time. That walked right into that shit. Excuse me? There was one hidden in the alley? That's diabolical. There's got to be something else I can hang him up on. Or maybe I can get these two. Nope. There's three there. There's definitely no making it out that way. They're fast. Nope, boxed in. Nope, that was definitely not going to work. There we go. Now, if we can just establish this lead and maintain it, most importantly. Shit! Oh, what? All the way back? That is some horse shit. Too fast. Damn. You guys need to get more hung up on stuff. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, we're almost out. If we can just stay out of sight, out of mind. There we go, finally. We're locked in. That's far enough. You're not going anywhere. So you're Atlas the Armored. Oh, scrap! Oh, scrap! Rotavia, I've got it! Let's go! I gotta say, I wasn't expecting that. Ah, gave you the slip, huh? Too bad. They really the ones who took out Anthilla? My source in Anthills just confirmed it. Who the hell were they? Don't know about the Tin Man, but that rat was one of the most notorious thieves in all the lands of Phil. Rutilius would really like to see her captured. She's been faking her death. They have unfinished business. Then maybe the boss doesn't need to hear about this just yet. Don't worry, I know exactly what she's going to do next. We're getting sold out by a wallet. Wait, what are we doing traversing the desert without Wormy? Pretty sure that's Club Web. Promising. Nope, first shuffle. Oh yeah, we were like mostly dead. Let's use a TP roll. Wipe up Ratavia's shortcomings. Getting burned alive by that professor. Now, did I also get another hoarding heart? No. 3 empty bottles, that's good stuff. Now we're doing better. Barfing Barfly? You can go ahead. I need a minute. Gotta dance like there's no tomorrow. There might not be. Getting some fresh air. Enjoying his fresh air. None of that for me, though. Ha! Noticed I'm facing this way, huh? Yeah, why? What's it to you? Right, we don't have the party member that can deal with barrels yet. You look lost, friend. You mistake lost for exploring. Sorry, but the post office is for syndicate business only. But what if me? What if am syndicate? Ooh, what's this? Hello? I welcome the finding of more money. Oh. Let me eat my lunch in peace. You enjoy yourself, bud. Bathroom Bart. Oh, hey, shards of glass. I can go back to that dude now. Dishwater. No. No, not yet. We need dirty coffee. That'll help us raise a boil point. What is that glistening thing on the floor? Loot bag. Oh, good. Good for selling. You want to get upstairs to the VIP? Keep dreaming. This worm just giving it all they got. I came up with this new dance. If only I could come up with a simple name for it. I believe that's the worm. Stop! Peter time! Dance away the pain. The dump can fall apart and you'll find me here on the dance floor. Until Big Daddy kicks me out, that is. So nice to get out of the nest for a night. I'm thirsty. War, peace, life, death. It's all just a game of Crushmore to them kings. Just one moment, I'll be right with you. Fancy a drink, do you? Ooh, ammonia ale's good stuff to have. Let's bring 2. I feel like I've changed recently. And I don't mean my metamorphosis. I mean like spiritually. I think you might have had a bit much to drink. VIPs only. I want to get backstage, though. I might find my credentials. Can't interfere with the music. Family leftovers. Delicious. You think you can beat me in a game? Rack 'em up then, Squirt. I would if you'd let me. Another round on me. I am positively smashed at the moment. Then let it come as no shock when you lose like the rest of your money. It's a bug-eat-bug world out here at Club Web. I'm pretty sure it's that anywhere. Hit me, not you. This place is untouchable. Protected by Big Daddy himself. Not even Rotilius is stupid enough to try anything here. You like the vibe in here, man? I don't know why he keeps whispering to himself. Counting cards ain't really useful in the game. Shh, 49, 50. That's beyond blackjack, bud. Can't interact. Well, clearly I am missing something. You're not on the list, so scram. Perhaps I was supposed to remain in there. Ah, but I came out for stuff. Haha! Please no running on the pier. Yeah? Well, I got a listening problem. Oh, you're having a good day. Oh, he's having a best day. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. What's all that racket over there? Play it cool. Tell me Barry didn't freaking fall in again. Yeah, he fell right off of his own accord. Every night, one of these times, I'm just gonna leave you. Stand back, folks. I'm getting too old to be playing lifeguard here. Wow, I've fallen off this pier dozens of times. It's like I've felt the hand of the great gardener above. Had me one of those moments of clarity as I hit the water. I'm gonna clean up and fly on the straight and narrow from here on. I'm a new fly, baby! Whatever works for you. I suppose that's an alternate way in. Still didn't get the what is this TV rack, other than simply an obstacle. Maybe it is just simply an obstacle, but now that the bouncer's moved, I guess we get to go back in. The whole dump is going to heck in a handbasket. You could say hell. They've said hell in this game. Sure, I will challenge you to a dance-off. You're rusting right, I am. Hope you're ready, honey. The jitterbug takes no prisoners. Let's boogie. Oh. Alright, well, let's just start with a straight razor. Yes. Just immediately shanked. Didn't even need to sharpen anything. You two, with me, now. Are you splatting crazy attacking Jitterbug like that? I'm sorry, I must have misread his funky energy as threatening. I'll be taking you upstairs. Can't just randomly beat someone senseless anymore? They started it! Now, back to Dustin. Sarah says, "Hey, Dan, what's shaking?" "Hey, Sarah, not a lot. We're making garbage angels in this Kingdoms of the Dump game." "Hey, boss." Big Daddy indeed. "Ah, Ratavia, it's been too long. And if it isn't the squire who slept himself." "Big Daddy, you aren't surprised to see me?" "Yeah, it's not every day I bring a ghost through the door." "Oh, you didn't think I would be one to fall for your little disappearing act, did you?" "I always knew you would come back one day. We made a lot of clips together, didn't we?" "So you worked with each other as traveling merchants?" "Yes, my dear boy. I'm not here for work. We just need some information. I admit I'm a little slighted you went on that spineless flapping wallop before coming to me." "Yeah, and he ended up selling me out. I wasn't sure if I could come back here. The past is the past. I know I have no right to ask a favor, and I'm a bit short on clips at the moment. Ask what you will of me." "Rutilius, where's he keeping Globespin?" Now that would be some dangerous information to have. Sarah says, "Who doesn't love some angelic garbage? Everybody should love angelic garbage, because it's beautiful." Which, of course, I do. But just what do you plan to do with this information? To stop this war before it begins? Well, it seems maybe the work is calling you back again after all, eh, Ratavia? But remember, I'm in a delicate position. So far, the new regime has left my business alone. However, having the entire dump against our kingdom isn't exactly a promising prospect. What if I made you a proposal? I'll give you the exact location of King Globespin on one condition. I'm not getting roped into one of your infamous deals. What's the condition, though? It's simple. I need you to lead the rescue mission to get the king back. Wait, what? If I'm going to throw in against Rutilius, I need to ensure my success. We're just going to tip off the King's Council and let them handle it. No need to get the governments involved. That would take forever. We handle this in-house. You could do that? This is incredible! And if we can actually bring the king back, they might even knight me on the spot. Ratavia is so done with this. So, what do you say? We haven't got all the time in the world. Will you accept my offer? All right, but this has got to be airtight. He's keeping the globe atop the 100-legged tower. Are you serious? That giant ancient tower on the southern cape? Don't worry, I'll put a crew together, and I'll be sending my top guy with you. Pack your bags, Musk. Me? I'm your top guy? And while they are springing the king, can you relieve Rutilius of some of his excess fortune, eh? I knew there would be an angle with you. All right, well, give me a little time to make preparations. Yous can rest up in a guest quarters for a bit. We leave at the hour of smog. Let's topple a tyrant together, shall we? Big Daddy's good people. He's not one of them traitorous garbages. Not just yet. All right, but let's not be all up on my clubbing, okay? We'll come right back to bed after one more look around. Yes, but I want to look around. better start talking or I'll break your legs. All of them. He's fine. He's having a good day. Now, just want to make sure that there's nothing else we missed. Whenever it says, Dan, Shadow Warrior 3 Definitive is $8 on PlayStation Store. Is it worth it? I believe it is. I think you'll get $8 worth of enjoyment out of that. That's a pretty damn good steal. If I didn't already have it in my Steam library, I'd be scooping it. There doesn't seem to be anything else of consequence, so off to bed. Yeah, let's hit the old bug sack. And you know, getting all the DLC for that price, that's a pittance. Gotta love those definitive edition sales. Again, with that great soundtrack, that great eclectic soundtrack. Kenner says, yeah, 80% off. Oh man, 80% off is a hell of a sale at any platform. I would definitely jump on that. This is the spot. It is? Of course, our first stop is to somehow at least... Of course, our first stop is somehow the least appealing place in the whole dump. You ain't entirely wrong. And that's exactly why we're here. The bug we're meeting is hiding from the new regime. You know a path through this mess? I can do one better. I finally get to show off. Well, what do you think? Slimming, right? Whoa! How did you do that? I hold down the action button. I emit an odor that mimics the form of another. Water will be no issue now. For me, anyway. Which means we stay as him as our primary for right now. Must confume shape by holding down the action button. This allows him to take the form of a local enemy and their ability, in this case, walking on water. The form doesn't last forever, so get to a safe area before turning back. I don't see any statues. But I feel compelled to look anyway. Because you never know, what if? Well, that's probably fine. That is some good layering. I said this game's got a bit of jank to it. And every now and again, you just see it. Haunted kettle. What the hell does a haunted kettle do? Is it an equipment? Speaking of which, I can drop those marbles down, I suppose. Oh, it is. Makes a mean cup of tea, boosts healing items. You use mostly spit shine, so that's not good for you. Put the training weight back on. But, Ratavia, you might benefit from carrying around the haunted kettle. You still use healing items, as opposed to drinking a cool glass of garbage juice. Is that a bridge or a fence? It could be either. We just don't know. All right. No, that doesn't mean fight. Pond scummer. They're just mutant umbrellas. Now I see it. Like pool skimmers, even though they're different. Winter says, oh, we lost in overtime. I gotta go cry. Oh, shit. Really? Really? Oh, that's a shame. What the hell, Canada? So close. Who'd we lose to? Alex says, also, some fun news. My PS4 does not like Doom Eternal anymore. What do you mean? Does it just, like, start crashing hysterically when you load the game? What's it doing? Phil says, boo, the fascist shithole won. How depressing. Ah, the Olympics. A source of joy. Dad, is it normal I don't want to live anymore? Man! Come on, Dustin, you got this. There you go. There you go. Okay, everyone, you need to heal the fuck up. Winter says the USA. The refs were fucked. 7 men on the ice is a too many men penalty, but the refs can't count. That's a pretty consistent thing. Because that's exactly what you want in a ref. An inability to spot something that simple. Let's give that Hoarding Heart to you. And I'd like to be able to heat those before using them. What about... Alright, you each get a piece of maggot cheese. Perfect. Everyone's good now. Alex says, first of all, Bethesda needs 5 minutes to check my info. And then the console cries about overheating when it doesn't use the fan. Also, it has massive lag spikes and finally had my first crash. So your PlayStation just doesn't use its fan anymore? There's got to be like a connection or something that can be fixed. Without a fan, I can understand exactly why it wouldn't like Doom Eternal. It'd be one of the most overheating things. Woggle. These things are called woggles. That's pretty great. How about we just get you out of there? And you do an open palm strike. Damn, everything's hitting so hard. Or at least they're hitting Rotavia hard. Alright, let's give you some... Let's go through some chips. The signature flavorless chips. Is this not the way? I mean, obviously not. Oh, what the hell? Crocotire? That is awesome. I love this game. Alex says, I mean, it does when it wants to. Either just doesn't or becomes an air engine. Oh my god. Sounds like your PlayStation is just on its way out. Which I hope isn't true. I hope it continues to defy and run admirably. Shit. Okay, exploding cigar. Maybe that'll work. You are made of tires. Oh, look at that. It's your weakness. Damn. It's super your weakness. You need more defense, like Big Bad. No! How far back are you setting me? Oh, wow. You're just going for it. This reminds me of that swampy area in Earthbound. The deep, deep darkness. Also, the unfortunate garbage zone in Mother 3, where everyone's just high on garbage. And every healing spring is actually just garbage juice, and that's why everyone gets in and they're like, ah, we're healing, but Boney doesn't get in. It's like, wait, why? What the dog doing? Why isn't he doing that? Winter says, those lava tiles are so key. Absolutely. Any tile you can use to fuck over the opponent is absolutely clutch. There's what we need. Well, would you look at that? These switches must raise the wooden bridges. So it was a bridge instead of a fence. It's difficult to read. Up you go, I guess. There we go. Gotta stay as must, because who knows? Or, whatever. I do like being able to switch everyone out. And I like that everyone gets their own utility and moment to shine. So I don't feel like abandoning people the way I would in other games. Like, I do not keep Gao in Final Fantasy VI. I get him, I set him free on the countryside, and then I just don't go back for him. Go! You're free now! Like setting Police Chief Wiggum free. Oh, damn you! Oh. I guess we can just get back on that train from here. Winter says, Deep Darkness had more Master Belch. Yeah, and it's the better for it. We love Master Belch here. And Master Barf. The whole awful family. Master Belch will always remember me, or remind me of that time that you had my text alert, Winters, set to Master Belch's burp. And you were in a waiting room at some point, so I was sending you single-word texts. Winter says, besides Loot, he's a douche. Well, yeah, we'll get to Loot. We haven't been introduced to him yet. Shadow says, I'm now 30 years old and my knees are still functioning 100%. Well, good for you, Shadow and friends. Also, welcome. Great to have you. Oh, what do you mean the bridge is down again? Oh, I gotta hit another one, don't I? I did not even see that enemy sneak up on me. You focus on that thing. You pull some metals. You destroy them. Hell yes. Why are you moisturizing the duck? Woggle pond scummer. There could be stuff. There's always stuff, and stuff is the weakness. I'm extra on the lookout for scrap iron statues that I missed on my first playthrough. I've already gotten one. See how many more, What the fuck are you doing? The fuck are you doing? See how many more medal points I can get by the end of the game. It's so confusing how arbitrary the respawn points when you get dunked into the water end up being. It's like, no, just let me off here. Why are you sending me all the way back? You goof. Well, that's just a clean execution. Still need to get Dustin to pull up some medals. There's one. Winter says, I'm at 280 for medal count at the end now. You're ahead of me. I ended at 270, I think. Is that? No, we need to explore the upper part first. No, wait, we can't. Not until we've hit all the switches. So let's make sure we've hit them. A fish-oid figurine. Just what I've always wanted. Oh, what the hell do you mean that wasn't land? That was obviously land. That's some bullshit. Hit that one. This leads to the Black Swamp. We shouldn't venture out there. All right, good enough. Now, do we need any more switches? I'm nearly positive we do. Suppose it couldn't hurt to actually have a look at the place. How about let's give Musk a little bit of life. And then he can blow the fuck out of the crocodile. Oh, don't blow it back. Ow. How about you blow up again? Now you ain't going nowhere. Well, that bridge is up. Oh, they are all up. Very good. Very good indeed. Love this music. Another hoarding heart. Gotta love finding all that. Right, we gotta feed Musk some more. Here, eat some more bland, flavorless potato chips. That's not... It is climbable. Fossilized amber. I forget what I can do with that at the forge. I guess we'll just have to find out when we get to one. Get up there. I want that clip. You son of a bitch. Winter says, you mean Old Dutch brand? Ah, well, I don't know about Old Dutch being bland and flavorless. I can't really recall a bag by them I've been wholly unsatisfied by. It's not like, you know, Munchos, which are basically like fried salt shavings, which you'd think I would love that given how savory I like things, but no, that's just a waste of good chip. Kettle chips, regardless, are just the best kind of chips. But those come in a lot of really good, tasty flavors. Phil says, I bought some Old Dutch twists just yesterday as my storm chips for tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's right. Everyone get their storm chips? I did. I had me some kettle chips and some Doritos. Those garlic parmesan ones that are out now, good shit. Very good shit. Get them while you can before they just disappear. Like Texas Tang. Or Black Pepper Jack. Oh my god, what I would do to get Black Pepper Jack back. Winter says, when Dutch was Humpty Dumpty, they had the best dill. I agree. That dill was like, it wasn't overpowering and obnoxious. It was just like, hey, that's some good dill. That's like the key for a good dill flavor. Fine, I guess we'll go into this place we're being very obviously signposted in to go. Phil says, I tried those garlic Doritos. Pretty good, but the price for Doritos now is insane. Bro, the price on everything is insane now. Everything. The fact that we can say this is true of Doritos is just depressing. It's quiet. Too quiet. Hey, put that thing away. Who dares draw steel in the sacred hollow? I'm sorry. Easy, we means you no harm. Ahem. Along came a spider. We accept these words. Apologies. There have been more intrusions into our great swamp. Sorry for dropping like this. Couldn't risk sending a bottle bird. The elder is in the steel tower. You may see her and explain your purpose. Cadaver says, we used to buy all dressed ruffles. Those things were real good. Oh my god, were they ever. All dressed is very good. Or dressed all over if you're a Trailer Park Boys fan. Speaking of, the Trailer Park Boys chips, really good chips. Wish they came in bigger bags, though. Their Dirty Burger chips are easily my favorite. If you need a place to rest your thorax, you can rent this room for 50 clips. No. Feel free to use the porta-save. There's a TP roll in the drawer. How very kind of you. Winter says, I just assume Roachman sounds like Mo. Yeah, he's got that, those inflections to his voice. Or at least, you know, his speech. You know, the this and all that. But Mo, the dank. Oh, wait, that's Carl. Did you know Lady Crawlbottom served with Garbamesh back during the war? But sour cream and cheddar are maybe my favorite. That's a good pick, Carnivorous. That's a really good pick. Winter says Musk. Oh, yeah, Mo and Musk. Yeah, exactly. I can imagine Musk sitting there like, you know, I gotta say, this is pretty great. Guy having 2 knives. Phil says, beat me to the dressed all over joke. Sometimes I can be a little faster on the draw. Worm shot. Ooh. Let's get... Ooh, I can only afford 1 weapon. Shadow asks, what's the big deal? With a hungry cat. Or possibly meaning, what's the big deal, pussy? Winter says, it can flash fry a buffalo in 7 seconds. 7 seconds? But I want it now! Nah, you're thinking of a guy with 2 knives. Except it was Homer that said he wanted it now, not Barney. I was cross-confusing that with earlier when he was just like, how about Madman Mo's family feedback? I hate it. And he's under the tablecloth. That's such a good episode. Right. I need... Let's buy for Dustin. And now we're basically broke. We'll be back once we've earned more money, that's for sure. Is it? It is a thing. Another forge iron. Good, when I finally reach a forge, I'll be able to make me some spare keys. Now get back out there! God, now I'm just thinking about chips. Our old clan leader was struck down by a mosquito swordsman. Oh, you drew the stink lines and everything. That episode is just fucking golden. Carnivorous. Ahem. Lady Crawlbottom, thanks for your time. The name's Musk, and these 2 are with me. Our mutual friend Big Daddy sends his regards. Out with it. Just what could your boss want from me? The spider doesn't spin silk without reason. Right you are about that. Daddy's a problem solver, see? And we have a problem, and word is, so do you. This must be about my grandson, Rutilius. Your grandson? Shh. He was always a problem for me. And with this latest stunt he's pulled, he will not only be the ruin of our house, but our entire kingdom. Exactly. Daddy don't like to get involved in family matters unless he has to. But what kind of 2-bit jerk exiles his own granny? When Rutilius was locked up, I didn't lift a feeler to help him. As a leader of a powerful clan, I could have gotten him out. He never forgave me for that. And then someone broke him out of prison. No one saw him coming. He cut down 5 of my best retainers. I barely escaped with my life. If not for the pity of the Cricket clan, I would just be another husk in the swamp. So do not speak of my grandson as some fool to be trifled with. He would kill every single one of you if given the chance. Look, I'll give it to you straight. We aren't looking to whack the guy. We want to steal the king right from behind your grandson's back. And we need your help to do it. If Daddy's plan works, the whole thing goes down without anyone knowing. We save the king, your grandson will look weak. His followers will abandon him, and who will they turn to then? The wise and benevolent matriarch Clan Crawlbottom recently returned from exile. Ha! Now that would teach him some humility. The war ends without a single death, and that yous can deal with your grandson however you see fit. You make a convincing argument, Master Stinkbug. I can now see why the spiders sent you. I'm his top guy, after all. Go on then, finish the pitch. What would you have me do? Glad you asked. Alls I need from you is a good whiff. Excuse me? A sniff, a whiff, you know? Come on, I need to memorize your pheromone. Don't make this weird. That's what you came all this way for? I'm a fume shaper. I'll give you my scent, but don't go impersonating me in there. That would only draw more attention. Wouldn't dream of it, ma'am. And if you really want to survive the tower, you should visit the architect. The architect is here in the swamp? I'm not the only old kook in exile. My grandson makes a lot of enemies. They either end up in the ground or in this swamp, it seems. We got time while the rest of the heist team arrives. Where do we go? Back the way you came. Then south from the ruined fort. You'll find this shack in the Black Swamp. But approach carefully. He's kinda paranoid. Winter says, your sody is too cold? Well, that's too freaking bad! Phil says, ow, my freaking ears! I'd expect this language at Denny's, but not here. Alex says, not a single death, yet we destroy everything living and not. And not what? I think your messages are getting chopped up. Oh, a single death, yet we destroy everything living and not a single death. And yet we destroy everything living and not. I'm just reading in circles. Never mind. Sorry. Never says moth. They're gonna get eaten alive in middle school. All right, back the way we came. Oh, I see a treasure. Oh, I already got it. And then south to the Black Swamp, just like we saw on the way. Damn right I want those. Now, where was our exit? We need to get up and then over. No hidden junk? No, right. We already walked around that way. That was the long way around. We were just about to do it again for fun, I guess. Now we need musk back. That's probably fine. I love the jank. Oh no. Hey. No. Let me off here. What are you doing? Why you gotta do this? There, you found the floor. Puncture the duck and explode the guy. And we'll be saving that boil point. Alex says, it's just the roach guy's words. He promised there won't be any deaths, and yet we just keep killing everything that comes our way. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's like, I'm going to prove my innocence by committing genocide. That's obviously the correct answer. Proves the quality of your character immediately. Oh. All right, dudes respawn. That's fine. We needed a ready source of clips anyway. Hey, you're not supposed to be... Oh. He jumped right back on it like he was cold or some shit. I mean, I get it. Maybe waiting around in a bog isn't exactly the warmest thing to be doing. Where is the nearest landmass going to be? Take that, pond scummer. Damn. That one level Musk gain was a huge difference maker. Yep. Do we even have a map available for this area? We can't. No, we definitely don't. All right. Brute force exploration. That's what we're here for. Especially later. Okay, that's still water. Too bad we don't have, like, an indicator. I mean, I'm just assuming everywhere is swamp. And I just want to make sure we've gotten everything we possibly can. I have a feeling there's something in there. Oh! Ah! I saw treasure over there! Put me back! Wind chimes? The fuck would I need wind chimes for? No! I found it! I found it! It almost couldn't be more straight ahead if it tried. Now, let's explore more. Hello. And this is why we explore more. Gotta love those scrap increases. Big, big, big difference that can make. What? Oh, yeah, I suppose we can't see shit. That comes with certain hazards. Wow. I didn't realize Musk was that low on life. Or he was just hit really hard. It can be two things. Have some munchos. The last of the munchos. At least until we reach the next vending machine. Now, I want to see more of what's this way. We're just going to reset our fume timer. Well, we found a seam. That's probably not where... Oh, where the fuck? Huh. What? What? I've never done this before. So now we're just... Huh. I found the seam and then I escaped the world. How Okay, no, we found another wall. I can't actually... Yeah, no, we're still going this way. Oh, no, we can go down some more. Oh, there's an ending. Why is there hitboxes out here? What have I found? Oh, I found another seam. Where else can we go? I wonder what the height is. There sure was a lot of ocean. A lot of completely unaffected ocean. It just goes on and on. Oh, no, it stops. Well, at least the screen does. Musk does not stop, however. Phil says, Munchos sure take me back. How I long for carefree summers of 3D Doritos and a bottle of pina colada sobe. Oh my god. Sacred lizard drink. They used to make such good flavors. Alex says, the void. It seems to be what I found. I've gotten myself jammed in some interesting places in this game, but this is the farthest outside of the bounds of reality I've been able to go. We found a major seam in the swamp, and then the end tiles for beyond the swamp and the clean ocean. Now, it's difficult to know if I'm still moving in any direction, because now there's nothing. Phil says, Dan is the new host of Boundary Break. This isn't the first game I've been able to just force myself outside of physics. I remember when I was playing Ninja 1987, I managed to get my way through the ceiling into Ninja Heaven. That was not supposed to happen. Okay, let's... How do we get back? Oh, right. For just such an occasion, this game's got... Unstuck. Reset position. Ah, here we go. Thank goodness for that. That was quite an adventure. I had no idea that even could be done. There's another teammate that we're going to get later that also gives me some interesting traversal abilities. But through them, I've been stuck in some pretty interesting places and had to use the unstuck feature quite a bit. Well, maybe not all the way left. I just kind of want to poke around up here. Because we found there's a boundary and a seam. If we cross the seam, it's over. Water on water. That's interesting. Of course, maybe they're getting me on, like, salt water or some shit. That would probably fuck up a swamp's ecology. Oh, come on. You want to jump back into it. Shit, I gotta get Dustin hauling in some metal. Alright, I am satisfied with that. Now, where are you sending me? Why can't you just put me back at the last land place I was at? Now, back to actually progressing. I wouldn't take another step if I were you. I presume you've heard of my handiwork. I had this place completely booby-trapped. Jeez, everyone in this swamp sure is jumpy. You are in fine company of salvage land mines. Of course, you're free to try your luck. But one wrong move and you'll be blown to bits. Are you serious? We come in peace. I knew it was a matter of time before Rutilius was to send his hit squads. Wrong crawl bottom. The old lady sent us. Oh, the madame? The delicate flower of the swamp? Yes. Well, that changes things. She saved my life, you know. Happy for you. But can you do something about these landmines? Just a bluff. I have my defenses, of course, but nothing so crude as that. If the madame sent you, it must be serious. The name is Terminus of House Dampwood. Come on in, make yourselves at rest. Infiltrating the tower. It's ambitious, to say the least. I'll show you the blueprints, but you're going to need my help to plan this properly. Buddy, I would usually take 3 months to plan a job like this. We'll take any help we can get. Let's break out the pizza and curdled milk and get to work. Pizza and curdled milk. That's a productive night. Chunky. Fucking Dustin passed out on the table. So, Mr. Terminus, you really built this 100-legged tower yourself? No, my great-grandfather worked on it. I myself have done a few of the additions. The locker rooms, the employee lounge, and most recently, the state-of-the-art laser defense system. State-of-the-art what now? All top of the line, but it was never enough for Rutilius once he took over. More lasers here, more traps there, mimic fridges for no reason. He wanted a swinging axe moved to the throne room, if you could believe it. What a guy. I tried my best to focus on the work. Then my assistant was thrown out of the 28th floor. No way! All for nothing. Life means little and less than that bug. So I packed my desk and fled. Never once looked back. Daddy'll owe you one for this. No thanks needed. Rutilius ruined my life. In fact, if you see him, punch his lights out for me, okay? Ha! If all goes well, we won't have the opportunity. We should be heading back to the Cave Cricket Hollow to meet the incoming crew. Yeah, thanks for the food. No problem at all. And, well, there's one more thing. If you could give this to the madame. You got a perfumed letter. Oh, this thing reeks. What is this? Do not open it. It's for her eyes only. I hope to see her at the top of the tower one day soon. You got tower blueprints. Alex says, he sure loved his Home Alone, this Rutilius. I mean, wouldn't you do the same? If everyone's hunting you, I would definitely start some Home Alone. Start laying the traps. Yes, we want dirty coffee. Because we don't have many Garmentians with us. And dirty coffee is what's going to help us raise our boil points before some expected fights. Like if there's a boss coming, it's just smart to boil everyone up. Get everyone's limit breaks ready. So you can open strong. Damn right. I don't remember if I got this one or not, or if I just turned back around and left. Both seem pretty likely. More hoarding art. Catch up to Dustin. Dustin stays a tank. We've got our dirty coffee. I wonder where that pizza they ate came from. No, Dustin doesn't swim. Up and at them! Oh, you want to go, do you? I will happily... Oh, wait. We've got to start pulling in metals. That's fine. so long as we just keep detonating the pond scummer. Alex asks, oh yeah, did we get any more info on the Dark Ages DLC? I'm still catching up on that stream. I've gotten about halfway through it. And no news as of yet, apart from, well, nothing bigger than, you know, the Archvile coming back. Everything else has been very limited generalities, so yes, no, not yet. But who knows? By the time I finish his stream later, I will probably have to change that answer. At least I hope. Because I want more information, damn it! Been sitting here playing, the Riptorium just, well, not ad nauseum. It's just so damn fun. But I want my campaign expansion. He keeps teasing the well, not the possibility, but the new weapon, whatever that's going to be. Many think it's going to be a spear, and that we're going to get dashing back as a mechanic because of it. Interesting speculation. I eagerly await to find out what's true. Your fellows have just arrived and are inside getting ready. You can have the room to plan your business. Thanks. Oh, we have something for you from the architect. What's this now? From that old codger? Well, let me see it already, would you now? You handed over the perfumed letter. You didn't read this, did you? No, ma'am. Good. The room's all yours. All right, then. Are we ready to call the meeting? Yes, we are. Let's do it, then. All right, gang, listen up. Daddy wants this to run as smooth as Carpentosi clockwork. What I say goes. Got it? Roger that. Absolutely clear. Clockwork. Right. Mumsword and Jabber being phones. That's some pretty good pun work, I gotta say. Naturally, Miss Flea. Bomb Beetle. Yeah, whatever you say, man. Firstly, some introductions are in order. On communication duties, we have the twins, Jabber and Mumsword. I'll let you figure out who's who. These two have a special gift, the power known as telephonesis. Greetings and salutations. Yeah. Next up, we got our muscle from the mountains, Bombardier Beetleborn. Yo. The acrobat, Miss Flea. Baby, please, I know you can do better than that. Right. The amazing Miss Flea, my mistake. That's more like it. I don't hurl myself from a trapeze not to be called amazing. The newbie here is Dustin Binster. What is he, like 5? I know, he's dead weight, a walking door stopper. I'm Dustin Binsley, and I'm gonna be the greatest knight in... Sure, kid. Don't worry. I heard about your little Rust-O-Matic routine. I got a part for you. Okay. Which brings us to the infamous Shadow at Night, Ratavia. Hey everyone, let's do this thing quick and clean. My, how the dead have risen. Wait a second. I heard the story of the last job you planned. Splatterfest. What do you know about it? Am I wrong? All I'm saying is last time you tried to tip off Rutilius, it all went south. Or rip off Rutilius, rather. You shut your... Hey! Please keep quiet through the remainder of the presentation. I was about to get to the inspirational bit. Sheesh. My bad. Ahem. We are gathered here today with a single purpose. We're planning the greatest heist in the history of the dump. Always game for a heist. What's the target, honey? We're gonna steal the already stolen king from atop the 100-legged tower. The Crawl Bottom Clan HQ. Goodness gracious. Great. That place is a fortress, impregnable, and I'm an optimist. Settle down, settle down. Remember, Big Daddy's back in this mission. Rutilius is unorganized and fanatical. He betrayed his own clan for power and greed. We have the best operators in the dump, plus the benefit of surprise. That being said, the tower is massive and well defended. Frankly, it's one of the most dangerous places in the lands of Phil. And we're gonna walk right in the front door. Good old mimics. Well, ain't that so very interesting? Fucking Wally. Hope you get ripped in half. I've retrieved the item from the vault. The master will finally join us. Turns out there were people in on it. Our months of planning will have all led to this. Ready your vials. Rise, my lord, from your all-seeing slumber. We summon you back to the lands of the Phil. Drink up, bitches. Outlook. Good. Lord 8-Ball has risen. It's what, the nuclear 8 they were foreshadowing? Fucking payphones on dinghies. It's just so ridiculous. I love it. Yep, it's a big-ass tower. Big-ass tower. Pretty tower, though. I mean, look at that. Pixel art is just aging like wine. Lots of climbing. Lots of climbing. All right. Team B will be waiting in the underground passage. We just need to find the locker room. Time to get into character. You two, follow my lead. First, we're going to make sure that the beach isn't holding any secrets like moldy lettuces from us. I mean, who knows? There could be a friggin' scrap increase down here. There's no available map, so it's prudent to search. Some areas have maps, some areas don't. Hello? Family-size TP, that's good. Wipe everyone's ass. You can shit yourselves all at once. Very good for party healing near the porta potties, though. As you can guess, that heals the whole family. Nothing more? That is a shame, but we'll save anyway. Nothing more down the main path. Fine! In we go! Ahem. This is a no smoking building. Ah, splat, right, of course. And where are your ID cards? You know the rules. We're new hires. Sorry, first day, actually. Today? I didn't think new hires would be starting so soon. King Rotilius needs all the bodies he can get, right? Yeah, well, we don't have an orientation scheduled until the end of the month, but... Oh, that smell! Maybe you should hit the showers before joining the ranks. Perfect, yeah. Which way is that again? End of the hall on the right. I'm going left. Shadow says, Team USA honoring Johnny Gaudreau. We miss you, Johnny Hockey. I'm not familiar with this guy. Is he a recent player of the game? Or is he, an old legend? Beetle Helm, good stuff. Gonna be a big mess after tonight's party. Boss and his boys go pretty wild. Well, he's preparing at least. At least my friggin' costume's not running out right now. I didn't realize that was going to happen. I didn't see the flashing. No reason to mess with this. Shadow says he played for the Calgary Flames. Oh, okay. Him and his brother were killed in an accident involving a drunk driver. Oh. That is most unfortunate. So a past legend. Water shut off for the bathroom is in the utility closet at the end of the opposite hallway. Yes, where the janitor is currently doing his thing. So we need to distract him with an even bigger mess, I'd wager. I'm shy! Get out! Whoops! Well, that's not ideal. It's okay. How long could one he possibly take in there? It's a bug in a shower, kid. He could be in there for hours. We need to take matters into our own hands. Not sure if his body will fit in one of those lockers. Ratavia! Let's ease up on the trail of corpses just yet. Just thinking out loud. Can we turn off the water? Not a half-bad idea, Binster. Leave him high and dry. He'll be out of there faster than a tiger beetle in tennis shoes. The shutoff should be on this floor somewhere. You look familiar. I'm so thirsty, but I'm afraid of using the lobby water cooler. God knows what somebody's done to it. How do we cause ourselves a ruckus? Bingo! Utility closet. Who's that? He's the janitor. A janitor. An underpaid guy who hauls the garbage away. Hauls the what? Be cool. Let's find a way to distract that Janny. Gotta get him away from the shutoff. There's something we gotta disrupt. I'm nearly positive. Shadow says, people's gaming setups always make me jealous. They're better than mine. Oh, well, looking at other people's gaming setups is the quickest way to become jealous. Someone will be like, oh, I've got, like, the latest 3D hardware. Or, you know, some ancient console that now is prohibitively expensive. They're just like, yeah, I got this hooked up. What of it? How do we disrupt this man away from his job? This ought to do the trick. Oh, there we go. Hey, I almost broke my neck up here. The water cooler's leaking. Ugh, not again. Maintenance to the main lobby. Maintenance to the main lobby. Grumble, grumble. Hey, that's a bit of foreshadowing to what we'll be playing next, I guess. If it's that water cooler again, I swear. Well, I got news for you, pal. And there we have it. The showers should be all ours now. Save again. Check and see how true that is. Just resetting my thing, knowing that apparently that's outside of his field of vision. Not questioning it, just rolling with it. That's not the bathroom. Shower got cut off again. Alex says, my 300-year-old PS4 is enough. Hey man, you gotta make do. Just rock it where you get it. Phil says, certainly nice knowing I will probably never be able to upgrade my PC again. Thanks, AI bros. I sure hope the slop YouTube content was worth it. Yeah, right. Like, honestly. Every bit of that and more. Alright, phase 1 of the plan went off without a hitch. Now to get the rest of the team in. Do your thing, kid. Not until we've explored. Yeah, I'm glad that I built my PC when I did. Cause it looks like that's gonna be what I've got for the next foreseeable future. Knowing shit like the Switch 2 is gonna go up in price again. Like, oh good. Good. We are gonna be Switch 1 maxing for a very long time. Thanks, AI bros. Fucking idiots. Phil says, I take it you've seen the news that Steam Decks are pretty much sold out globally, and Valve can't make any more due to the shortages. Yeah, I have seen that. Have you seen what that's done to the aftermarket price of these things? On eBay? Jesus Christ! It's bananas! Looks like they're late. The ant farmers won't let us down. Hey, I hear something. Love the worm that neighs like a horse. It's just so great. But yeah, friggin' Steam Deck owners, you are in possession of gold. Hang on to that shit. Everyone, you made it. Y'all came through for us, so we came through for you. My son here dug through 3.5 miles of solid rock to get us down here. So talented. Thanks again for your help on this. Yeah, thanks a million, but now that your part is done, you really should skedaddle. Leave the rest to us professionals. I reckon you're right. Well, we're rooting for you guys. Show Rotilius that little bugs think of him. Or what little bugs think of him. Let's ride out, Wormy. Can I have a second with him, just to say goodbye? We don't... Just give him a second, would you? Make it quick, kid. We'll be by the freight elevator. Phil says eBay prices aren't real until someone actually buys them. That's true, but people are foolish sometimes on eBay, and they will cause these kind of price hikes. Thanks again, buddy. I owe you big time. Twice over now. If we could get you up the tower, I bet you could take down Rotilius all by yourself. Carnivorous likes the horse neigh. But I don't think Rotavia would go for that. And you've done more than enough for us. Go on for now. We gotta save the king. Let's hang out again someday. More cobweb stew. Right, that doesn't become a place we can go until later in the game. When things are happening. And stuff. Okay, I was going to say, did I walk past that fucking elevator? I'm nearly positive I did. All right, the whole team is here. According to the blueprints, the freight elevator runs all the way up the tower. But it isn't that simple. As you guessed, we got to jump through a couple of hoops first. That's right. For example, this elevator can't be accessed from down here. It needs to be sent down from the 25th floor. So sit tight while we all head on up, secure the break room. And then send the car down for you. More waiting. Fine. All right. I don't like downtime. So find a hobby. Here I am trying to get in that elevator after they just explained that we can't do that. Nope, that's not the climbing one. Now, can we get up this way? Look at that! Definitely take that. Reset my shapeshift every time we enter a safe area. Ooh, beetle brooch. That's probably pretty great for Musk. Yeah, defense bonus. Definitely good with that. That head outside to the balcony. We don't need to go there yet. They call that the stinger. They don't let you do that no more. Alright, looks all clear. I tell you, the boss has got a porta-john upstairs. That is disgusting. Definitely worth the trip down to use this one. What's going on here, soldier? I think we just got caught. Intruders? You're busted. I bet you didn't expect to have to face off against the second buffest bug in the dump. I'll serve you all to Rotilius myself. Let the sharpening begin. Shit, you know what I should have done? I should have drank some, Well, hold on. We can fix that. Let's bring Ratavia's boil point up by getting you some of that dirty coffee. Musk already has his, so let's just open. Good? Looks good to me. I'll take it. Oh, 72. Good God. Okay, you do need to sharpen. Dustin, make sure she doesn't die. Well, if you're going to be hit for potentially 75, let's get you a mealworm. Now you light him up. Oh, good. Jump on the damage tile. I'm definitely okay with that. Keep sharpening, then we'll straight razor. Let's zap him. Oh, that's his weakness. Who cares? All right, you're as sharp as it gets, so smoke him. Not bad. Awesome! Hell yeah, I'd love to see it. Let's get you some maximum hit points. It's a column with broken glass. Ooh, a column! Scatter mold tiles. Observe an enemy's weaknesses and resistances. I think we're going to get more use out of that. You need more sharpening power. And you need more hitting people in the face power. God, how embarrassing! What the? He lost his drawers! Second buffest bug in the dump, huh? Don't tell Rotilius about this! Well, how about that? Now, the break room is secure. We can send down the elevator. But what we are actually going to do at this moment is save, because it is time for a break. I am hungry, absolutely famished, and I need to refuel. And this is a great point to just give us a little bit of a midway break. After the break, however, we will be coming back to celebrate an anniversary that was technically yesterday, but it's still every bit as important for the 40th anniversary of the original Legend of Zelda. So that's what we are going to be playing after the break. All right, everybody, stay tuned for some more adventures and open-ended, probably deaths, because we're going to be getting up to all kinds of ancient Hyrulean nonsense. Stay tuned.